Hey everybody, it's Dana Fisher. Welcome to Dana's Domain. It's been a little while since we've gotten together and had a chance to chat, and there's certainly been a lot of interesting things happening in the world, and some of it impacts the HVAC industry, contractors, distributors, all across the board. So I wanted to just kind of make sure we went through and talked about a bunch of these different things. I'm going to kind of go through a quick summary of some of the key items that we're focused on, and then I'll deal with some more details in further videos. But overall, we've been waiting a long time for state rebates to happen or for the refrigerant transition, and all those things are in motion. A lot of the states were able to, or nearly a dozen states were able to launch IRA programs, rebate programs, and those programs are continuing to operate. Most every other state was able to obligate IRA funds, and there's some back and forth with DOE as to how they'll be able to draw down the money or what the programs are going to be in launch. But there's a pretty good chance that the states are going to end up having those funds to use on low-income programs one way or another. And so we're continuing to monitor that. But obviously, there's a lot of change between the different administrations on those different issues. As for 25C tax credits, they are still alive and well, and of course we have a lot of products that qualify for those. There was a slight change in the standards moving from 24 to 25, and so we're going through our list and making sure that our products that qualify will be listed. We're also going to continue to have the list of units and combinations that qualified in 2024 so that taxpayers who are filling out their taxes now are able to identify and verify that the system that they installed qualified with the minimum amount of confusion. So that's all moving forward. Now, there may be changes to 25C off into the future. With the reconciliation process and Congress, we don't really know what those kind of things might be, or nothing at all. But it's quite likely, and this is really one piece of certainty that I want to delve into and grant everybody. There's been no occasion in the past where Congress has made changes to the tax code that impacted consumers for program participation in the same calendar year. So we can, not everything is completely certain, and these are some weird times. We can have a certain degree of reliability that 25C tax credits that somebody would be eligible for by installing something now during this calendar year are quite likely to be able to receive a tax credit when folks file next year. One of the things that's required for filing next year is a PIN code from the manufacturer, a 4-digit PIN code from the manufacturer. The IRS, under the IRA law, was required to establish a registry for those. They just recently opened up the portal to enable manufacturers to set up their PIN codes. So all the manufacturers, including us, are actively obtaining those 4-digit PIN codes to share with distributors and contractors and everybody else. And so any of the systems that qualify that are installed over the course of this calendar year, when the consumer goes to fill out their tax form around this time, or the first quarter of 2026, they'll need that 4-digit PIN code. It's the same code for everybody. In future years, there will be a more extensive code, 17 digits, but we can talk about that next year. In the meantime, it's just that 4-digit code, and as soon as we have it, we'll publish it and make sure it's available on the website, and I'm sure everybody will know what our 4-digit PIN code is during that time.